to the internet. It's time for Kieran Powell's Keep Laughing Show.
Hello, everybody! Hey, love it. The first thing I do is start the timer again. That wasn't going to happen. It's already going really well. Whee! Hello, thanks for coming and watching my silly show. I know I've been ranting on about this for ages. If you follow me on Instagram, I haven't really shut up about this for the last week, but that's fine because it's only an idea a week ago. Thanks for coming. We all need to have a bit of a laugh right now, don't we? I know I certainly do. I'm stuck in the house with a dog all day, every day. But he is a very cute dog. Yeah, I know. What are you thinking? Yeah, he's got 2 cameras. What's this kind of production value from home? Yeah. Home studio. Yes, you're welcome. This is a thing I'm doing. Anyway, thanks for coming and watching. Oh, do you remember that? That right there, what you just watched, was 3 months ago. So, Dan, you just popping in the comments saying drink. No, there was no, that wasn't a technical error. If anything, Dan, that was flawless, because what just happened was I decided I'd start my final show of this run where I've done Monday to Friday every single week for 3 months. I thought I'd start it by showing you the start of the very first show 3 months ago. And how's the show ending now? With a scratch on my forehead. Yeah, that's a thing, isn't it? Hi, everyone. It's the end of an era. Amy just made fun of me for calling it an end of an era. It is, because the era has been me doing a show every single night of the week for however long, for 3 months, right? That's the era. I'm not finishing the show. The show's carrying on. It's just not going to be every night of the week. It has been Monday to Friday. Now it's going to be every Tuesday and Thursday because I need a bit more time in my life. Currently, I have no free time, so I need a bit more free time. And Amy, you're making fun of me because you're saying the end of an era. I want more free time so I can spend more of it with you. So stop being horrible about it, all right? Anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. This is going to be a fun show. It's going to be a nostalgic show, guys. It's going to be nostalgic. It's going to be lovely. But I thought we'd kick off tonight's show with the same thing we have done for every single show for 3 months straight, Monday to Friday, every single show. Also, if you noticed, I'm wearing the same thing with the same glasses. I thought that'd be cute. And Debbie, if you're watching... No, I haven't ironed this shirt either. I know Debbie gets upset when I don't iron my shirts. Let's kick off the show with the same thing we've done for every show for 3 months, every single day of the week. It's a joke! Oh, I'm sweaty. Dan's just said, wait, so it's not really the last show? No, it's not, Dan. It's just the end of this era of doing Monday to Friday, all right? I'm very sad about it. So should you be. If you're not sad, get out. No, don't get out. Please stick around. Oh, also, I should tell you right here, right now, that I have a very nice surprise for the end of the show. So stick around to the very end. I have a very nice surprise coming up at the end. Now, Liv just said, are you sure that shirt still fits you, though? It doesn't as well, because... I've had a few hot washes on it, and it's shrunk a bit. I got fat. Right, let's kick off with a joke. I thought it'd be nice tonight to start off with a pair of jokes, which I did on my first ever show. These are the first 2 jokes I ever told you, because I said on that first show, I love dad jokes, I love terrible puns, that kind of thing. So I have the 2 jokes. Ironically, one of these I wrote and I'm very proud of. The other one I didn't write. I've reworded, but it's not mine. But anyway, they're still beautiful. This first joke, are you ready? I did this on my first ever show. I saw a comedian the other week. She was really funny. She did this... I can't deliver it either. I saw this comedian the other week. She did this really funny routine about allergies. You should go look her up. Her name's Anaphylactic. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah. All right, do you remember that one? We did that on the first ever one, right? Second joke. This is a classic coronavirus...
He dropped the C-bomb, we can't.
I did this in the first show as well. Yeah, it's all nostalgia.
The C-bomb, we can't believe it. Now say you're sorry.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I did that in the first ever show. I accidentally said the C-bomb. Anyway, this second joke is C-bomb related. You ready? It's a beautiful joke. I bumped into Paul Chuckle in Tesco earlier. I said, "Oi, 2 metre, you." Did you get it? 2 metre, because that's how far we're meant to be, or sort of one now, no one really knows the rules. And also, like, that was that to me too, that was the... Yay! Oh, it's It's silly, isn't it? Right. It's time for a phrase, boys and girls. So, I need all of you to send me a phrase. All of you? No, not all. Well, I mean, you can all send me one if you want, but it's whoever's first, right? I want a phrase for tonight's show. Liv just said, I suppose your presenting skills have got a tad better. Thank you very much. I need a phrase for tonight's show. Oh, pardon me. I've already had 2 suggestions. Arguably 3. I don't know if the third one from Molly is a suggestion. Our friends Molly and Tom are in the garden, socially distancing, don't worry, watching the show with Amy, and Molly just said, please flush the loo when you're done. I went for a wee and didn't want to disturb lol. I don't know if that was meant to be a phrase, Molly. Either way, Molly, that wasn't the first person to text. Actually, the first person to send a phrase in for tonight was Keith. Keith and Brenda, my favourite view. Not my favourite, I don't have favourites, you're all my favourites. But Keith and Brenda, Matt, you sent one, but you've just missed out, all right? Although, Matt, I'm not going to tell everybody what your phrase is, because, Matt, that's in the show anyway. Keith's phrase is going to be the one for tonight for my final ever Friday show. Let's do it!
Kieran's writing down the phrase, yeah, he's writing down the phrase. Kieran's writing down the phrase, yeah, he's writing down the phrase. Kieran's writing down the phrase, yeah, he's writing down the phrase. He's done.
I'm done! I'm done, everybody. Oh, Dee just sent a lovely one as well. Dee just sent one saying onward and upward. Dee, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just not going to be here every single day of the week. Oh, that's nice. Who else has... Matt just said great minds, because his is already in the show later on without him realising. All right, well, let's have a bit of fun, because what I'm going to do now is something which we also did in the first ever show. It is this.
Ridiculous, but true news stories.
Yeah.
Really, they are true.
Yes, they are. I promise. All right, this we did in the first ever show straight after the jokes, right? Now we put the phrase in. So this is literally just like we're recreating the first ever show, but with a better camera, better lighting, with a better host, and a longer beard, and a scratch on my forehead. Let's crack on with this first news story. I want to see if you all remember these, because these we've done before. Nostalgia! A mum soaks her entire Tesco shop in a bath over fears of C-bomb contamination. A woman posted a photo of her bathtub filled with items including feta cheese and broccoli, saying her mum was bathing her Tesco shop as a precaution against COVID-19. An image uploaded to Twitter shows Greek yogurts, tomatoes, tzatziki, feta cheese, broccoli, pink lady apples and a cauliflower all being given a long hot soak. A tub of Haagen-Dazs is left to sit on the side to supervise the whole process. Look at that! She's a lunatic! She's crazy! Apparently so am I. Thanks for that, and that was posted on Twitter by Evie Lancaster. Thank you, Evie. She's still not watching. Next up tonight, hairdresser cuts holes in umbrella for arms and eyes as barrier between her and clients. A hairdresser who adapted an umbrella to be used as a barrier to separate herself from her new clients saw her bizarre invention go viral after a clip of her at work was shared more than 82,000 times on Facebook. I actually did this one 3 months ago, so it's probably shared a lot more than 82,000 times now, but I'll be honest, I just copied the cue cards. All right, that's fun. Next up, a breastfeeding mum regrets fake tanning every part of her body. A new mum says her son was left looking like Homer Simpson when she breastfed him and forgot that she was covered in fake tan. Kezia Jofiak, 20, was getting ready to go out for a meal with her boyfriend James Smith, who's 21.
It's all about the details, clearly.
When 5-month-old Raph needed feeding. She said she went into autopilot and started feeding him without realising she was leaving marks all over his face. Kezia said, when I looked down at Raph, I just burst out laughing. I couldn't believe the tan had left his mouth, looking like Homer. Raph was asleep, so I thought I could squeeze in some tanning time, but he woke up starving mid-tan. It's the first and definitely the last time I will feed him with my tan still on. It hadn't actually occurred to me that the tan could transfer onto him. I took a picture and sent it to my girlfriends, and they were all laughing as well. Everyone is finding it hilarious, and my mum rang me in tears. She found it so funny. Look at this! Look at that! It's brilliant! This looks ridiculous! I like it. Amy's just said in the comments that I missed something. We've seen these. Amy, I said at the start of this, these are all news stories that I've done before. In fact, all right, I'll ruin it for you now. These are all the news stories that I did in my first ever show. I told you this show is going to be nostalgic. I want nostalgia here. These are all news stories from my first ever show. And finally, I'm sure you've all seen this. I know you have if you watched my first show, because I've shown you it. This is what happens when a working from home on a conference call goes wrong. And it's even funnier to me because it's a social work conference and Amy, who is rinsing me in the comments tonight, and you'll see later on rinses me in a different way, that's not inappropriate. Get your head out the gutter. You'll find out later. And Amy is a social worker. Just watch the lady to the far left of the screen and watch everyone else's reaction the moment she realises. Enjoy.
Profession is one of the only professions that say that we can never get involved with a former client ever, regardless of how long it's been, versus like some other professions.
Look at her right down the middle, down there, right at the far end.
It depends on just like the ethical standards of the profession, and in reality, I've heard that social work kind of has very high standards and like good standards in terms of things, and that oftentimes people of other professions don't have. Yeah.
Hold on.
What happened?
I saw.
I love it. It's so silly. And that was
Ridiculous, but true news stories. Really, they are
yes,
true.
they're true.
I promise.
They all happened. Also, thank you, Dan, for being nice and savage. Dan, so Amy said, wait, hang on, where's it gone? Did I miss something? We've seen these, right? I told you that. Dan replied, well, you know those end-of-series specials when the writers have run out of ideas but promised another episode. Rude. What did Amy say in response? Despite that we have to continue watching this on a Tuesday and a Thursday. Interesting. All right! What? Why are you all being so savage tonight? Unbelievable. Right, I thought we'd have a nice bit of nostalgia, all right? Because this is the last show of this run, all right? It's the big grand finale of this 3-month epic. I thought it'd be nice to do this thing on the end. The end is near, everybody. The end of having to put up with me every day is near. It's the final countdown. We're nearly there. The world is going to be a better place when you don't have to put up with me every night. You're welcome. Hey, I'm going to do something now which... Sorry, what? Sorry, say that again?
What colour are Kieran's socks?
Are you kidding me? In this weather, I'm not wearing socks. It's boiling. Jeez. Oh, no. Liv got it. Liv got the phrase. Phil got the phrase. I thought I did that really well. I was really proud of that one. All right, well done. The phrase was, in fact, it's the final countdown. Well done. And when Dan got it as well. Oh, I'm really annoyed. I thought I did that well tonight. And Gemma just said the annoying squeak on the chair. Well, funny story, Gemma. We actually bought a new chair yesterday to replace this, but I thought, no. End of an era. I can't do the last show on a new chair. So... But from Tuesday next week, when everything is shiny and new... / the same old thing, but the shows will just be ever so slightly longer. We will have a new chair, right? So you can relax. You'll stop hearing that. Hey, should we play a game? This is the first game we ever played. We play it all the time. It's everyone's favourite game. Let's play a game! What is inside though? What is inside though? What is inside the box? Oh, Amy. Right, Amy just said it's not the end of an era if you continue to do shows. Just pointing that out. Amy, it is the end of an era, because an era is she's shouting at me from out the window because she's in the garden. Amy, an era is like a run of something. What? No, it's not the end of my show. She said it's not the end if you do more. It's not the end of the show. I'm going to continue to do the show, but it's the era of the run of doing this. I don't even care. Why am I justifying it to you? Shut up. All right, I have a box here. You know how this works by now. Let's have a guess what's in it. Should we give it a shake? Let's give it a shake. Oh. Oh, it makes an interesting noise tonight. I'm liking how shiny my face is going because it's really warm in here. What do we think is inside of my box tonight? We have a box. Oh, Gemma just said, could you hear Amy then? That's hilarious if you could. I'd be amazed. Gemma guessed already, thinking it might be a DVD. It is not a DVD. I like the thinking though. Liv says, have we already had it before? Liv, that is a good question. I think you're getting the gist of this show. There's a lot of nostalgia going on. Liv, what is inside this box has been in this show before? What else have we got? Amy said, is it the end of an era in the box? Very funny. Phil said, is it all your cue cards? No, it is not. Sorry, this camera's just got a little bit dark. I'm just going to try and make it sort itself out. That's made it worse. Great. Is it sausages for the barbecue? Okay, lots of people clearly know that we're meant to be having a barbecue right now, but we're doing my show instead. No, it's nothing for the barbecue. Is it carrot sticks, cucumber? Thank you, Molly. No, it's not. Is it the Best Bits DVD, says Reese? No, it's not, but if there's demand for it, I'll make it. No, it's not Best Bits DVD. Is it sausages? No, Molly, it's not. Is it your credibility having told us it was the end of an era but lying? Look, all right? It is the end of this era. Shut up, the lot of you. Letters from your one fan. Very funny, Liv. No, it's not. A barbecue, thank you, Molly. Is it Dave? It is not. Dave is sat down there. And Dave wouldn't fit in this box. Crisps? No, it's not. A DVD? Thank you. No, it's not. Is it the item you had in the box on your first show? I can't remember what I had in my box on my first show, but I don't think it is. Some of that sweet, sweet merchandise. It could be. I'm not saying yes or no, but now you need to elaborate. Dan. Yes, you do, Dan. Our unit barbecue. Thank you, Amy. I'm hungry. Okay, a new chair. Oh, you've all got very savage all of a sudden, you lot. Haven't you? Got a bit savage. Unbelievable. Is it a head shaving razor? Unbelievable. Our hungry stomachs, very funny. Amy and I are wasting away. Great, okay, I'm going to cook you a barbecue as soon as I'm done here, all right? Just let me have my last 12 minutes of fun with this. Is it Dave's old tummy? I like it, Dan, but it's not. Is it the big red button to stop these shows permanently? Would you? Stitch's toy? No, it's not. Is it Stitch's? No, it's not. I don't call Friday the end of an era just because I'm not going to work on the weekend, only return on Monday. Right! You lot! Oh, the box opened! Oh, that was close, wasn't it? You lot! This is inappropriate. Stop the savageness. Or you can just carry on, you can do whatever you want. Is it Stitch's bone? Notice the laziness of not wanting to reach out to get the box then. No, it's not Stitch's bone. Is it Luron? No, it is not. A squeezed banana. Oh, that might have been the first ever one, Liv. That might be really well remembered. It's not the squeezy banana. Is it the money you've earned from... Oh, very funny, Amy. I've not earned anything for this. It's just cost me a fortune to entertain you lot. What is it? Is it money you've earned from these shows? Can you find it in the kitchen, says Molly? There was actually one of these in our kitchen for a very long time. I don't think there's one in there right now. Can you eat it? No, you cannot eat it, Gemma. Can you find it in the bedroom? Again, it could be in the bedroom, but it's not. Sorry, I've just seen Amy's comment. It's very funny, darling. Obviously, it wasn't me who guessed that. Cal remembers everything. Oh, I see, Liv. I was about to say you remembering the banana. No, Cal remembers everything. Very good. Is it Liv in the box? That would be very funny because Liv is normally the one that, like she said on our written thing, she's normally the one that's another inside joke. I'm not even going to carry on. Is it the number of Amy gives about your end of an era show? Thank you, Dan. Is it a Dave DVD dinosaur Kieran combo? It's not, but do you know what, Phil? I'm going to give it to you, because you're close enough. You've all sort of mentioned it, but none of you got it bang on. It's a mini Dave the Dinosaur toy! Yes, it is! Oh, you're all close enough. Who cares? That was! What is inside the... What is inside the... What is inside of the box? Hey, it's that time again. Are you excited? I'm excited. It's the thing that you all have been waiting for. This is not something that has been in my show from the start. This is pretty new. This is, in fact... Let's stop that background music. Shut up. This is, in fact, something which is only on effectively episode 4. It's the 4th time we've done it, and this is something that you all get to choose what you'd like to do. No, it's not have your say. Don't worry, I'm not going on about that like, oh, you get to have your say in the show. No, it's not that. This is something where you all have been telling me what you would like to see. And, sorry, Liv just said, hang on, Nanny put Dave. Brenda Howard said Dave. She said Dave. That is not Dave. It is a toy of Dave. If it was Dave, it would be Dave. This is a toy of Dave. Unbelievable. Right, like I was saying, this is something really fun and silly that you all get to choose. You told me on Wednesday what you wanted to see. You wanted to see... Well, let me just show you. It's time for Kieran's dance! Okay, so as promised, today on Kieran's Dance, I'm going to be teaching all of you how to break dance and dance like you're in a chorus line, whatever that means. So if we're going to start off with break dancing, better get ready. Are you ready? Yeah. Alright, I'm just sat here editing. You're probably thinking, what's happened to your hair, Kieran? Well, let me explain. At this point in my dance for today, I thought I had some great ideas. I thought it was going to be fantastic. Amy, however, decided she had some different ideas and did this. This will explain everything. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's not funny, I'm trying to break dance. And now, stop it! Gonna get the camera wet. The camera's really expensive. She's already got the camera wet. Great. And now for a bit of chorus line. Oh. Stop! Forget it. That's enough. That camera's soaking. Livid. Livid. I don't know if you can quite tell. I was dripping wet by the end of that, right? Unbelievable. Yes, I'm aware. I've seen all of your comments saying that wasn't proper breakdancing. It just looked like Dad dancing. I can't dance, you lot. That's the whole point. That's why it's funny. But yes, it was terrible dancing. And then Amy literally soaked me. I was a little bit annoyed at the time, and now I do see the funny side. So, darling, I hate you. I also love you enough that I'm not going to kick you out, even though that's definitely not how you would kick me out. Let's be realistic. And I would keep the dog. No, you would have to keep the dog. Molly just said those fingers are like waterfalls. Yeah, I was soaking wet. Jesus, you lot. It was horrible, I'll be honest. It was horrible, but... hey-ho. Andrew's addition to that is the grass needs cutting. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you very much. Yeah, it does, actually. Yeah, it does, I'll be honest, yeah. But there's a pool on it at the moment, so I can't. Anyway, before I finish the show with the grand finale that I promised you right at the start, I would like to just do one more thing. I couldn't do this whole farewell, not farewell, shut up, Dan and Amy, Jesus. I couldn't do this whole end of an era, shut up, show without letting you lovely people, my wonderful viewers, friends, those of you that are sat at home watching this silliness every night of the week for the last 3 months, I couldn't let this go without letting you lovely people have a chance to say something in this show, contribute in some way, so I thought I'd let you have your say. I can't believe this is the end of an era. This is sorry, my head's falling off. I should start by saying, hey, my name's Murray. If you haven't seen me, oh sorry, I've got hair out of place, and that looks better. If you haven't seen me here before, I come here once in a while. I'm one of Kieran's regular viewers that comes here. That's too much. That comes here just to say hello occasionally, and I just wanted to say, because it's the end of an era tonight. Yes, it is an end of an era, Dan and Amy. Shut up. Yes, it is an end of an era. The era is the length of time that Kieran's on his show every day, Monday to Friday, which is a 3-month era, and now it's the end of an era. So shut up, Dan and Amy. Let Kieran have his end of an era. And yes, in case you're wondering, this is what having a breakdown looks like, so there's that as well. Anyway, I just wanted to say today that I think this has been really fun and a good idea for Kieran to do this whole length of a run of shows and stuff and all that, but like, I'm really glad that he's finishing this now because he's running out of things to say. But thankfully, as Murray, I'm not running out of things to say. I don't know if you could tell by the fact that I've got loads to say right now. But I just want to say that, like, it's been really fun. And that's Murray's thought of the day. Bye from this era. I've got Murray hair in my mouth. I've just seen that Amy's dad's watching, and he hasn't watched the show in a while. And I think he's a bit confused right now. It's all right, Steve. So are we all. Don't worry about it. Hey, listen, I want to end the show with something really lovely. This is something that I promised you at the start I would do in every single show. I haven't done it in every single show, but he's coming back tonight. This is What Does Dave Think? Oh, dear. I wish you'd get up on that stupid Murray thing. What, is it not funny? I think it's really funny, but everyone else seems to hate it. That's why I keep doing it. Has anyone... Right, the whole point of this is I'm going to let people ask you a question, Dave. That's normally what we do, yeah. But since it's the end of an era, stop saying it. No one cares. You're back on Tuesday. You're taking one day off. All right, well, since it's the end of this run, still don't like it. Whatever. It's the end of this bit, this segment of my life. Stop saying segment, it's a horrible word. It's this end, all right? It's the end of something, Dave. I thought it'd be nice to actually do something really... What are you doing? I'm sorry, I've got an itchy neck, so I have to put you down. OK, go on then. Is that better? Yeah, it is, thanks. I thought it'd be nice to end with something really quite magical. What's that? I thought I would sing something. No, 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 no. What, you have sung enough? Well, it's my go. Well, I want to sing a song on your show. All right, I'll be up for that. Yeah, can we do it? Yeah, let's just turn that fan off so it sounds a little bit nicer when we do it. Oh, that's that. Oh, there's one more. Oh, it's got all quiet now. That's lovely, isn't it? It is, all right. So you want to sing something? Yeah, I thought I do. I need to give everyone a bit of context. What's that? Well, I'm flying, sorry. I actually am the star of this show. I don't know if you had noticed, I'm the star of this show. Well, yeah, a lot of people think that, yeah. And how are you the star? Well, I'm not just the star because I come on it occasionally. I'm the star, Kieran. Because I am actually the one that writes all of this. I am actually the guy behind it. He has nothing to do with it. I have done every single thing, so I thought I'd sing this nice little song to end the show to tell you all how I've done this. And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain until Tuesday. My friends, I'll say it clear, I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. didn't, did you? What? Why you didn't? What? You did. Tell them the truth. Yeah, all right, I'll tell you the truth. I'm not real. I had nothing to do with this. Really, everything you've seen on this show from the start and right up until now and for all of the future, yes, it was. Well, it was his way. Oh, wasn't that cute? That was the cheesiest thing we have ever done. You're not wrong, that was horrible. Hey, thank you so much for coming, everybody. I'm not going far. I'll be back on Tuesday. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye! Amy and Dan, I still hate you.